All right. We are live and up and running. Let's get everything loaded up and jump right into more Vampire Survivors. All right. Think the game video is good. We are going to be listening to the actual in-game music today. Apparently the soundtrack has changed a lot since I first played this way back in early access. There's a whole bunch of different versions of tracks, and I forgot they slap pretty hard, so we'll check them out along with the new stuff. Hey, Sour Lad's here. What's up, Sour Lad? How you doing this evening? Alright, so this is officially version 1.2.117, and this is the latest version with the DLC that just came out today. This is hot off the presses, and I wanted to check it out on stream with everybody here and get my live impressions of the new stuff rather than check it out beforehand. Sarlat said, I'm existing and you? I am doing alright. It was a somewhat busy day, but I'm looking forward to checking out more Vampire Survivors and destroying my stream bitrate. So if we check the achievements, there are 19 new achievements. Whole bunch of new stuff. There are... let's see. No new characters just unlocked straight away. I know there's a bunch that are added with this update, but none that they just give you for free. We are going to have to put in some work and unlock them. Hey, Ladybug's here. What's up, Ladybug? How are you doing this evening? Hello? I think what I want to do is I'll take a character that we have decently powered up. Actually, now let's do this. I don't think you folks have seen this unless I showed this off a little on the last stream. Ladybug says, doing well. How about you nice folks? We're good. We're going to survive some vampires. Or maybe we'll be vampires that survive. I don't know. It's unclear. There are no actual vampires in the game so far. Alright. Turns out the strongest character powered up wise with these golden eggs down here. And I realize there's no sound because these menus don't have any music. Before it was Pugnala. 40... yeah. And I actually have done some building on the tree. So we're going to take the tree and we'll see what happens. This is kind of a work in progress, but this character is decently strong now that it's literally a tree. And we'll see if we can survive the new content. So we're going to go to Mount Moonspell. This is a brand new map. This is the big map from the DLC. From what I've read, and unlike the other ones, which are usually a looping tiling set of areas, this one is apparently a big exploration type map. It's got different zones and a whole bunch of stuff. I haven't looked at it. Again, we're going in completely cold. But let's go check out Mount Moonspell. I think we should get some characters from this one. And we'll see how we do. Oh, let me turn the music on. And let me know if the in-game music is too soft. We're listening to the actual soundtrack from the game today. Man, my phone is blowing up. Alright, I'm gonna... I actually don't know how I want to build, so we'll... We'll grab Arcana that would be normally geared towards farming, and we'll see how that works. So Mad Groove will pull everything towards us on the map, which may help. And let's see. Start banishing stuff out of the pool. Get out of here, knife. Get out of here, Spellbinder. Get out of here, heart. Oh, it's a lot of junk. Trying to see which free items are on the map. So it looks like we get hearts. I guess I shouldn't have banished those, but that's okay. We've got Candelabrador, the duplicator, spinach, and I can't tell what's behind the tree up there. So we definitely want to leave spots in the inventory for that. Hey, Iconic's here. Evening, Iconic. How you doing today? Oh, and the Track Dwarf. That's free on the map as well. Okay, good to know. I'll grab Clover. There's something in the upper right. Everything else on the map looks like a sword. Some sort of sword. Mask. Spinach. Okay, I can see roughly what's in there now. We'll kind of make our way around the map and take a look at what's here. And what I mentioned when we were starting is I've been working on building out the tree because it's the funniest character to me. And normally the tree starts with a massive 100% negative movement speed, so it can't move. But I've powered it up with so many of the golden eggs, the permanent stat boosts, that it can now actually move. And so we have a tree that emits a permanent radius of death with the Soul Eater weapon. And it's able to move at a moderate pace. If I keep working on it, eventually it'll get faster. But I think that's pretty funny. And what I'll do is I will grab the wings if I see them. Those are the movement speed. Okay, so we got the snowfield, and these trees are actual hazards or they're blockades. I can't move through them. So unlike a lot of the other maps, especially the Bone Zone, which I was doing most of my stat grinding on, which is just an open area, this is actually a map with terrain. Okay, we'll grab water. And we're missing the other gun. Grab the Tiramisu. Iconic says, tree too strong. Zara says, tree don't want to be cut down. It's a very, very aggressive tree. Is that it's a mountain. Okay. We're going to make our way up to the upper right towards the question mark and then kind of explore around the map. And right away I can hear... let me know if you can't hear the music. The theme here is a sort of fast-paced, orchestral, rockish song. Again, I haven't listened to the soundtrack in so long, I kind of forgot how cool the tunes are. And I gotta go look and see if they actually have a released soundtrack, because the game music is really good. Okay. Looks like a building? And the enemy set has changed. Now we got Snex. Ooh, it's like a village. Those are like torii gates. Oh, it's a temple. Okay. Oh, with explorable buildings. And there's a transparency effect. And the enemies cannot walk through the walls. Yeah, that's interesting. That also means if there's something of interest... Okay, we'll grab Corona's box. Okay, blue gun. It means I can't walk around the items that are spawning in here. They get pulled with my Arcana. We'll keep looking around. I'm going to start grabbing those as soon as I fill up the rest of my slots. Because we need... Okay, the mask is there for money. The orb is there for the water. Okay, so we have 2 free slots, it looks like. So I think I want to put the wings and something else there. Maybe the wings and the skull. We'll go for maximum pain. That was interesting. So the enemies are spawning around the buildings. They don't spawn through them like some of the other maps. And they get stuck on different parts of the level geometry as well. These little tornado bugs? Is that what that is? I can already see my Soul Eater weapon is not dropping the enemies quickly. It's got the big area of effect radius, but no knockback. Okay, there's the wings. And let's see, we'll keep an eye out for the skull, that's right. Alright. Wings are movement speed. So with each level, that's 10%, which means our big lumbering tree becomes faster. Okay, there's a skull. So we're full up on all of the items. Which means we can grab the free ones on the map now. Duplicator, Candelabra Door, Spinach, Mask, Knight Sword. This is new. Dangerous cursed weapon, retaliates, might steal hearts. Okay, damage over time maybe. Metaglios. That, that kind of metallic sound is... I think it's the sound of the sword going off. So where are we? Let's see if we can make our way over to the question mark. Let's see what we have to unlock. And if we take a quick pause and look at our inventory, that is a stacked inventory. I don't think I've ever seen, with the exception of one of the special maps, the ability to get that many items at once. And I'm going to assume we still need to wait till 11 minutes to evolve everything. So we'll keep proceeding through. Let's make our way to the point of interest. No, I think I just need to go in the building straight up. Yeah, we'll go up the middle, see if the question mark is here. That's pretty neat. There's actual explorable areas now. It's not just open space. Guardians are down. There's the coffin. Okay. These are the hearts. We won't be able to level that up anymore because we banished it, but that's okay. Alright. What we got? Vampires in another coffin. Alright, this is the main character, Myung Moonspell. Main character of the DLC. Nice. Hey, I see Edward has redeemed a Raku Faktu. What's up, Edward? Welcome to the stream. Let me get the list. It's been a hot minute. Alright, what we have... Alright, this is not one on the list, but it was one I was going to add. I just kept forgetting to update the list. Your true fact about me from the past is I used to create content in the Brony fandom, and you'll never figure out what it was. And I'll mark that one off the list. Yeah, that response was about what I expected. It was a long time ago. Hello. Onis. Iconic says, all good. Well, if it pleases the court, it wasn't embarrassing content. So there is that. Okay, weapons are all done. Nope, I can get my evolves now. That's good. The weapons are done except for the sword. It's a lot of beams. And they pierce. Alright, so I guess at this point we can cruise around the map and check out the other zones and kind of look around. I think we've kind of built our loadout to be on pace with the enemies. I'm not too worried at the moment. We'll see if they get too much harder, especially once I upgrade the skull. I see we got a hydrate from Slice of Coffee. What's up, Slice of Coffee? How you doing? I'm working on a smoothie. Alright, let's see if we can walk around this big mountain where the temple's sitting. Because as far as I know, we're not at the limits of the map yet. If there even is one. Okay, we can't go around it that way. Oh, that's actually first time chat from Slice of Coffee. Well, welcome. I have seen you before, I think on some of our mutual acquaintance streams before, so again, welcome. We are checking out the new content in Vampire Survivors today, and watching as my stream bitrate slowly shrivels up and dies. Okay, let's see if we can head up this way. And that's 100% curse increase. And this looks to be the limit over here. Might be in the upper right absolute corner of the map, unless we can sweep our way around. Okay. We'll go for random upgrades. Everything in our inventory list is fully upgraded now, so we'll start getting random weapon upgrades. Whoa. It's a cave? Ooh! That's a lot of Oni. think this is just a dead end. I don't think there's anything up there. Oh, we should be hitting purple chest? Oh, they must have changed the arcanas. Now they just show up in a purple chest. That's cool. Where's Disco of Gold? Let's grab that. Money. Muramasa. Requires stone mask, so what does it do? Oh, okay, it's not gonna pop up again? Alright. Okay, now we got free weapon, the candy box. We'll take the fireworks since those can create light sources. There's about to be a lot more flashing lights on the screen. Alright, there's Infinite Corridor. So much for being able to see the map. Okay, we definitely aren't at the limit of the map. So much stuff on screen. That's right, it's Worm Rave time. What's up, Rira? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I think I'm inside this cave. Because of everything going off, I cannot see where I'm going. I'm just feeling around, trying to see if there's passageways. Ryura says, just woke up from a nap. Naps are good. I think we're back outside. Yes. It's a whole cave network that is completely obscured by the fact that I have all this stuff going off on screen at once. Can't even see the timer. We're at 14 and a half minutes. Looks like a limit. Might be at the top of the map. Oh, did they change it so that there's no longer the chest opening animation for money? It just pops out like that? That's nice. That's a lot faster. Sorry, that says Fireworks Survivor. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream. It is definitely starting to chug. all the stuff exploding and flying around the screen is, it's kind of hard to see now because of everything going off, but it's just a tree. It's just a tree walking around the map, murdering everything in sight. And it's stupid, and I love it. Wow, it's a big wave. Okay, now we're back closer to the middle. There's the merchant. That's roughly where we spawn at the start. And I'm wondering how effective this map would be to farm. I don't think the enemy scaling is as high as Bone Zone. So maybe if you're doing endless and you just load up with tons of power-ups, you would over time get a lot of money, but maybe not as quickly. So that'll be something to test. And now we're in some sort of regular forest village. The snow line ends up top. Ever says the consequences of industrialization. That's right. Vampire Survivors is a socio-political commentary on the working class. Can you go in here? No. Can't see what these things are because they keep getting vaporized. I think they're Tengu. A lot of the enemy sets on this map are supposed to be Japanese creatures of mythology, so I think those are Tengu. Oh, I see. I bet the chests explode into money when you don't have any other upgrades to get, just to save time. Again, that's a neat change. Just saves going through that animation every time. Now we're in a purple forest. I think Cherry Blossom Forest is what we're at now. Okay, no path inwards. Oh, that's bright. Yeah, 4th of July simulator, pretty much. Whoa, what are those? Are those Tanuki? Do they have the big... No, they don't have the lore-accurate giant nuts. Or maybe they're supposed to be like badgers. I think they kind of look like raccoons. Hits. Wow, level 243, so our level's pretty high, but 88k gold is not terribly high. Yeah, I'm thinking this wouldn't really be our place to farm. Ooh. Candy box 2. Okay. This gives us access to a bunch of new weapons. These are evolved weapons we haven't unlocked yet. Like, I haven't seen Festive Winds, Godai Shuffle, Echo Knight, Jodor, or Buru Bool. I'm going to go Vicious Hunger. Help grab on the map items. think we are at the bottom limit of the map. Yeah. There's more to see over here. Looks kind of like an abandoned village. Which I can't even see the buildings. Okay, it's still the tree line. Blue Oni. Nine more minutes. Okay, this looks like the right boundary limit. There's another Arcana. Where is Wicked Season? Because being able to have intermittent curse boosts for even more on screen is a good idea. Now we're back up on the snowfield. I guess we can make our way towards the middle, and we'll just ride out the rest of the run there. Just under 150k. Yeah, that's pretty low for actual gold farming. And there's the curse boost. I don't know if it's coming across on the broadcast, but it definitely looks like things are slowing down a bit. Level 266 though. Yeah, we'll see how much the gold income will sustain. I'm just going to park here for a moment. It definitely looks like with this particular build, the enemies are not going to get close. So we could probably turn on the extra difficulties. And going forward, we'll turn on the hurry mode so the runs take less time. This was mostly a full-time run to check out the new map, see how it looks while I could actually see the map. I do like the big selection of all the inventory items. That's pretty cool. Where's the merchant? I think I'm standing right around. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll grab a few of these. Since I've been farming, I haven't played this in maybe a week or so, but I was farming up a lot of gold for upgrades, and it's well over 9 million. It just stops keeping track of that bit. Con says, every time you get to this point it looks funny. Yeah, it just becomes kind of soup. Usually when I'm doing runs on an endless level, once I get to the point where I can take my hands off of everything, I'll just let it run while I do something else. But we actually have a lot of content to check out and things to try and unlock today. So we won't be doing farming. Hopefully that'll be a little bit more interesting for everybody. And we can try out some other characters, especially if we unlock new ones that aren't stupid busted upgraded like this. And so it won't just be a cakewalk. It'll actually be a challenge. And if we run into any walls, then we just bring back the tree and mow down everything like this. 200k. Hey, Crusher's here. Crusher says you were in my Twitch recap. The Twitch recaps are your viewer activity or your streamer activity or both? Is it the ones that you were a part of or the ones that you streamed yourself? I got mine. I was trying to look at that earlier. I thought it was streamer, not stream consumption. Let me pull it up. Oh, okay. So they have it split. I haven't looked at this in like a day. Broadcasts plus hours watched. Got it. Yeah, I think this is the... I haven't looked at the other one. This is the streamer one. I think I have to go pull the viewer one down. And I did see the hydrate and stretch redeems. We're done with smoothie now. We have some good feel here. Crusher says it says I've modded 5 channels, which doesn't make sense. I'm a mod on 2. I see. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it would say that on the viewer one. I'm not a mod on anybody's channel. I have declined the godlike power to moderate chat because usually when I'm watching someone else's stream, I've got it on in the background while I'm doing something else. I do not have the eagle eye of people like Sourlad or Crusher to keep an eye and keep people from causing trouble. Oh boy, look at that. We're at 28.5 minutes. And I think those are spiders. Like Tsuchigumo spiders. They're getting close though. In fact, they're actually getting through. But I'm not seeing any drop in life. Probably from the damage cap on the Shroud in the regen on Soul Eater. Crusher says, you're technically a mod on your channel, so then it counts. Oh, okay, so I guess I would have one. Crusher says, I was about to ask if Raku had any mods. I do. I only have a couple. I think Sour for sure. I believe Wazzy and Matt are modded on my channel. Which, keep that in mind if Wazzy's here. You can say whatever you want, but if you make her mad, she has the ability to give you the boot straight into the stratosphere. I think that's it. I haven't really seen the need to open up the mod list, but I'm definitely down to do that in the future if we start getting higher traffic. Alright, 29:55. Alright, about to hit the 30-minute. Wow, that was fast. I didn't even see the Reaper come out. Alright, there's the Super Reaper. Alright, so we got a new character unlock. Achievement for defeating Orochimaru, that's pretty funny. I didn't even see the boss on the screen. But we unlocked a new weapon. Okay. We got Hyper Mount Moon spell. Alright. Okay, good. Here's Miang. First new character. Recovery also multiplies all healing sources. Overhealing slightly increases max health. Oh, interesting. Okay. So this dude's... I think it's a dude. Miang's stats. Looks like... Who can I compare to? High max health for sure. Everything else looks pretty standard. Okay. Well, we can try this character out. This character's unpowered, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult. But before we do that, we need to unlock this one. Hyper tiny bridge. So level 80 in inverse Gallo Tower. And we'll see how difficult this is. Hyper hurry inverse. Inverse is a harder map, so this might be difficult. Crusher says there's supposed to be a new DLC plus a graphics update for Witcher 3. Graphics update came out, but apparently not the DLC and nothing for the Switch. I'm a little angry at CD Projekt for that. Ah. I wonder if they intend to release those at once. Okay, we'll grab this one. Okay, Miang's weapon kind of meanders a little bit. Let's go for a different loadout. We'll go for a farming loadout here. I can grab Bible. What's free? Spellbinder for the Bible. Bracer. That's it. Okay. Okay, got that. I need to actually sort of think about what I'm going to build for now. Silverwind. Okay, we'll grab the axe first since we have the candle. And I guess we'll have to see if we figure out what unlocks or evolves Silverwind. Crusher says, I'm going to save up for a small Raku. That's fine. You're free to save up for whatever points you want. I know we had a new person on the stream, one of the more recent ones. I don't remember if it was the very last one or last week. But that person really thought it was funny to redeem a lot of swear timers, not knowing the reason why I have swear timers redeem, which is pretty funny. What they had said was, oh, you made it through this one, but can you do it again? Can you do it again? Oh, can't make it through all of them. Meanwhile, everyone else in chat, I think, was just sort of quietly not saying anything. Crusher says, to be honest, I don't know why you have swear timers. Because it's funny, Crusher. It's really kind of a joke meme redeem. That's why it's only like 100. It'd be one thing if I made it like 2,000, like Wazzy's, because then if I actually swore on stream, that would actually be high stakes. But I see Sarlad has redeemed a small Raku, so we will do that. There, I'll put myself right underneath you folks in chat. See how long it takes for me to remember to turn it off. Whoops. Oh, I didn't see the drop a beat back to back. Sorry, lad. Throwing points. Okay, it's good that I'm paused. I don't have to mute anything. Sorry, says I have too many points. I don't think there's a limit. I think you can keep accruing them forever, and maybe in the future we'll be doing kind of like bet type things that you can use them for. I've got some ideas on how to do that. But in the meantime, and I don't think you folks are going to be able to see this. It's going to be very small in the broadcast, but whenever someone redeems drop a beat, I always forget to turn my headphones on. Because I can do that. But I always forget because it's an input command. I actually have a couple expressions that I never use on this model. But whenever I drop a beat, I'm supposed to turn on the headphones, and I always forget. So sometimes I'll remember, sometimes I won't. When I do the jam streams, I have the headphones on the whole time. But when I'm not, I usually don't have them on. I just keep forgetting to turn them on whenever I do beats. Now 45k. That's not bad. I think I have like 70k on Wazzy's channel because I never turn them in. Saving them for a rainy day. All right, let us drop said beat. And I think a little bit, but we'll figure it out. So let's do it. All right. Headphones are off. Let us proceed. Crusher says you could absolutely destroy a Wazzy stream. Oh, I know. Like I said, saving him for a rainy day. And thanks for the hydrate. I'm actually almost out of good fuel. I'm going to have to go make some more. Oh, I didn't see what that said. Did that... I forgot what evolves the Silver Wind. Nope, it does not say. Crusher asks, what Guffuel are you drinking right now? This one is a mix of blue raspberry, strawberry, I think. I have like 20 flavors of a combination of G Fuel and Gamer Supps products. So I usually just mix them, so I don't get tired of the different flavors. And again, these are the caffeine-free ones because I can't drink caffeine. Alright, let's see. How many free slots do we have? We essentially have 4 free slots. Need to keep an eye out for the tome. And grab spinach. Crusher says, I want to know who came up with the blue raspberry because it's not a real fruit. Is it? Nope. It is definitely not a real fruit. I don't think any form of raspberry is red. It's probably just a marketing thing. Okay, we are not free here. These enemies are actually doing damage. But the Silver Wind weapon that's kind of meandering around heals, so that's good. Oh boy. Should we grab the Knight Sword? Could heal. Yeah, sure, why not? This will be our final loadout. Okay, maybe I should grab Clover. Let's see. Yeah, I'll grab Clover. Clover, Tome, and one other passive. And that'll fill out our inventory list. Okay, there's Tome. Whew. Wow, it's taking chunks out of my health. Watch out for that. Minutes. All right, max out Bible. We need to get one more passive. We can grab the rest of them that are free on the map. Oh, wow. Getting stuck in the little barriers. Oh. What's my curse percentage at? That's only 50%. Halfway through the run, we are getting lots of enemies. Okay, so I need to choose a final passive. I guess we can go for the box and maybe just not fully upgrade it if the waves start to get unmanageable later. Okay, we'll get you. Where's the bracer? There it is. Oh, the sword needs the mask. That's right. I should have waited and got the mask. Oh well. Sword will be unupgraded for now, I guess. Okay, Vespers. Permanent defense. Another Arcana. Oh, this doesn't affect the regular sword. That's interesting. I think Wicked Season might make... Alright, well, this might make things a little difficult. So we'll go for something else instead. Maybe come back to that one. Okay, let's try this one. Additional explosions for damage. Free damage, I guess. That's not bad. Maybe the next one I grab is the healing boost one. Okay, Labora, that'll help. That's a lot of enemies. Okay, we need to hit level 80 by the end of the run. We might actually be at risk of not making it. Okay, we can get some of the evolves on our other weapons. That'll definitely help. Take these guardians out as well. Ooh, those knights. Suckers are tanky. Alright, we haven't maxed out the axe or the sword. Eight minutes. 8 minutes to get 30 levels. Well, it might actually be close. Okay, we'll go for Wicked Season. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. Alright, how many revives do I got? Oh, yeah, this character's unupgraded. That was my last one. Well, I might be boned. Oh, now I get that. Alright. Oh, I should have grabbed the healing arcana. Oh man. 53 at 20. Ah, okay. We got Silverwind unlocked though. That's good. Okay. Well, we can do that quickly. We have to hit level 80, but we don't have to complete a run. I wanted to complete the run just to try out the new character, but we can take Tree of Doom into that same level. And as soon as we hit 80, we'll just quit out. You can see the difference in power of the characters is night and day. And that's because of the permanent stat upgrade items. The inverse versions of all of the maps are harder. They're like a harder version. It flips the map upside down, and I think it increases the power of the enemy sets. So that might have been a little bit more than a brand new unupgraded character can handle, but that's okay. Does this tell us where is Silverwind? Oh, it evolves with the heart. Oh, that sucks. Heart's garbage. Okay. Well, we can grab it, and then we'll try and upgrade it as part of this run. Seems like that's a defensive item, since it has recovery on it. Hey, Red Dragon's here. Red Dragon says, hey there, stranger. What's up, Red Dragon? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Avoiding all of the craziness of the holidays, hopefully. Okay, keep an eye out for that heart. Pomerola. I guess we'll grab gun last. Second gun. Two and a half minutes into the run, we're already at level 31. Red Dragon says, doing better now. Had stressful last couple months. Sorry I didn't turn up. Man, you don't have to apologize for not showing up to a stream. You gotta do you and take care of yourself. This is just entertainment. So you show up when you can or you want to. Don't feel bad about that. I hope whatever was stressing you out worked itself out. I know this time of year gets pretty hectic in general, so I get it. Alright, let's keep an eye on what we're doing. We have one more free slot. We can put... what should we put there? I evolved the guns. I'm going to put the Laurel in its place. So let's see. We'll look and see. Maybe Torona's box for straight up damage. There it is. Now we grab the rest of the free items. We're at level 41. I'm gonna keep doing this run until I upgrade and evolve the Silverwind so we get that weapon unlocked. Working our way through the upgrades. Still think it's not necessarily free because we don't have the Laurel, which is invincibility. That's why I'm not just sticking in one spot and letting things melt around me. So things like those Guardians, or cloak dudes wandering around, if they hit me, it actually does do damage. Whoops, I don't want to get that. So I gotta dance a little bit until the rest of the stuff is upgraded. Yeah, like that's a pretty good example. Almost took me out in a couple hits. Guns are maxed though. Six minutes. These things still haven't gone down yet. Okay, weapons are all upgraded. Okay, that's good. It's kind of a neat effect from the Silverwind. All of the swirling projectile thingies have this kind of sparkle trail thing that's leaving an effect on screen. I actually like the way that looks. That's kind of neat. It's one down. It's rest down. Okay, good. We're going to start picking up levels pretty quick. We're almost to 80. So we'll just need to upgrade and evolve the Silver Wind, and then we can end this run. Okay, a couple more levels on one of the Metaglios in the Gold Ring. See what we got. Evolve. Oh, there's the guns. Well, that's gonna probably keep everything off me for a while. Just need to keep an eye out for chests. There's a boss down here. Nope. Another Arcana. Where's Wicked Season? Only 12 minutes in. A lot of levels up. Okay, there's the corridor. You watch, the Silver Wind Evolve is going to be the last thing I get. Okay, 13 minutes. There it is. Festive Winds. Weakens enemies' defenses, huh? Oh, did that say requires max Pomerola? Interesting. Normally the evolves just require that you have the passive and the weapon maxed out. But I think I needed to have the heart maxed out at the same time. Okay. Alright, well, we can end this run. Alright, we unlocked a new character too. Hyper Tiny Bridge. This is Menya Moonspell. Become stronger and invincible for a fixed interval after defeating a large amount of enemies. So temporary buff state and invincibility state after killing a large amount of enemies, huh? How do her stats look compared to this one? Higher base luck. Higher bonus to cooldown. Less HP, less recovery. Slower. Okay. Well, we did unlock a new level. So maybe we can take Pugnala in there. Tiny Bridge. Two opposing factions abruptly stop fighting over this little bridge. No doubt the source of this cessation will turn out to be harmless. Twenty-minute time limit, huh? A lot of these are either 30 or 15. Enemies grow stronger over time. Okay. Well, that is definitely a tiny bridge. And free weapons are orb, whip, ring. Oh, free weapons? That's new. And wings, okay. Here's a merchant. Okay, we'll try a farming build for this since this character is stat built for that. So it looks like the gimmick is your area of movement is very restricted. I wonder if there's secrets on the map. I imagine the spawns get pretty dense the longer you go. I do not have a weapon that really shoots out at a linear path. What I really need is the beams. Salad says be right back. Alright, dude. We'll be here. Okay, we'll get Lancet. I just realized the water is hitting a larger spread around me if I'm not moving. That's a problem. I need to evolve the water so that it tracks. Okay. I need Labora. Dragon asks, how have I been? I've been good. November was a really busy month for work, so stream-wise, my schedule's a little inconsistent, and especially over the last week, due to some other work-related stuff not related to November, my stream schedule kind of switched around at the last minute a lot. But other than that, it's been all right. I think things are finally dying down a little bit as we head into holidays. But yeah, it was pretty bananas. Okay, orb is free. Whoop. Didn't mean to get that. In fact, I might have to prioritize things a little bit differently because we're on a tighter time limit. Guns are maxed though, that's good. We'll see if I can get an evolve at less than 11 minutes in. These non-standard less than 20 minute or less than 30 minute maps sometimes have different rules. So we'll see. I guess I can grab Duplicator if it comes up, since the ring is on the map for free. Ooh, I'm getting mobbed. I guess we go cats. They can grab things that are a little outside my reach. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the orb. I guess I didn't need to grab Laurel or Lancet because their evolve items aren't on this particular map. Oh well. We'll just have to make do. Here's a duplicator. Alright, the guns, finally. That should help. so many cat clouds, it obscures the bridge. It's great. I think we are in a somewhat sustainable spot now. Just have to keep an eye on the enemy waves as they get closer. If they break through, just need to keep an eye on my health. Okay, getting close to maxing cats. We are just over the halfway mark on the run. Oh, would they change the effect on the Astra, whatever, the red circles? Or maybe not. Can't remember if the sigils actually rotated like that before. That's cool. Gonna be a lot on the screen now. Oh. Watch out for those nukes. The thunder loops going off, just lightning bolts everywhere. And cat clouds. Those will go away once I evolve the cats. Cool. I think that little exclamation points are the same as on the Gallo Tower. Those meteor nuke things that fall and land directly on your character. And avoid that. Alright, Sour Lad's taking off. Have a good night, Sour Lad. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. I will catch you later. Okay, a little less, a little more than 5 minutes. Oh. Whoa, what's going on? How come I can walk outside the boundaries now? Is that supposed to happen? Oh, there might be gaps. I obviously can't tell because there's so much stuff on screen, but maybe there's gaps in the bridge because I can't go. Nope, no, never mind. I can go lower. I don't know what's going on. Well, that makes it a little bit easier to walk around. The only thing I could think is if the map changes, but there's so much on screen I can't see if that's what's happening. Almost looks like the map is repeating. I don't know if that's intentional. I'm essentially walking around the void. Where'd everybody go? Man. Now I'm back on the bridge. I can't walk outside the boundaries. The enemies are gone. And the run ends at 20 minutes, so I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, I just realized I've had small mode on for like the last 40 minutes. No one said anything. I knew I was gonna forget. You folks just got like 15 redeems worth of free small mode. It was an early Christmas present. Alright. We have exceeded 20 minutes. And it's still going. Why is it still going? I wonder if it glitched. Alright, I see you, Red Dragon. That's okay. That's my fault for not paying attention to the redeems. Huh. I'm just gonna quit the run then. I wonder if it's gonna give me credit for beating it. Yep, you can see it here. Huh, well that didn't unlock anything. What's next? For this one, 4 seasons, this is Menya's weapon. Unlocking this. For 15 minutes for this one, if we evolve her weapon, we get Suto, another character. And I'm assuming this is Suto's weapon. Yeah. Oh, this is a straight up character. McCoy Oni. And this is a different version of the character. 10,000 enemies in a single run with Menya Moon spell unlocks Megalomenya. This developer enjoys puns. Oh, Megalosuto. These are like super versions of the characters, I guess. Kill 6,000. Kappa. Gavetonio. There's a bunch of characters to unlock. Okay. Well, I guess we can try and do a run on the library with Minya. And that'll probably take us out through the end of the stream. We'll see. Maybe we can do 2. We'll see how long it takes. She's down here. Okay, we're gonna. Let's start with Wicked Season. Whoa, look at that graphic effect on her weapon. Let's see. Let's go Bible. The weapon that's flying around and killing enemies, every time it kills them, it flashes a kanji on the screen for one of the seasons. That's kind of neat. But I am getting mobbed. Might have to tone down the difficulty for a brand new unupgraded character. We'll see. Her HP is kind of low. Oh, there's the buff state, I think. Oh yeah, you could see the buff state. The sprite changes. Okay, that's the Megalomania. So that's just a permanent state you can unlock. I guess they treat it like a separate character? Or how long that lasts. Okay. Get the other gun, and then we'll get the water as we upgrade the guns. Question is that buff state persistent? Oh, it must have some sort of cooldown. Okay, I need the Tiragisu yet. And what? Okay, we can grab this for the water. Oh. This requires 2 things to evolve. I think it's the first one like that. It requires candles plus spinach. Okay. Buff state still hasn't worn off yet. Maybe it stays on as long as you keep taking out large groups of enemies. Either that or it's re-triggering and just staying on that way. Okay, spinach. So we need candles and the Tirigisu. Okay, getting closer on maxing out last gun. I think that flash is the buff state triggering. It's not a nuke, I don't think. I think it's supposed to be a nuke. Ah, there were the candles. Ah. Hey, Soggy Froggy's here. Froggy says, makes me want to play Gungeon on crack. I can see that. I've never played Enter the Gungeon, but you weren't here on the last couple runs where the screen was nothing but lights and flashing sprites going like 10 frames a second. Sometimes it'd be like that. But either way, welcome. Hope your day's going well, Froggy. Okay, need the Tirigisu. Okay, now the buff state is wearing off. Maybe it's because I'm killing less enemies as they're getting stronger. That's probably part of it. So we really need crowd clearing abilities to get that buff state to trigger faster. There it is, finally. What we can do is we can zip all the way over to the left and grab the free items, and grab the books. Oh, I see Iconic's gonna go eat dinner. Alright, we'll be here. At least for a little while longer. Froggy says, I played top-down mob shooters like this before with leveling factors. Do you feel like this level system pops up too often? I don't think it's too distracting in Vampire Survivors because normally when you're playing the earlier versions and levels, you're not leveling up as fast as I am. This is a higher difficulty level. And eventually, once you max everything out, the level prompt doesn't pop up anymore. What it does after you max out all of your gear is it'll roll a permanent upgrade into one of your weapons. And you can choose to do it randomly, and then it just pops a little level up thing above your character's head, and it doesn't pop a separate screen. So you'll see as it goes. It doesn't do that forever. Oh. Okay, there's Vespers. Upgraded Bible. Okay, we're pretty close. These items that are on the map here are free. And so once you've maxed out all of your passive slots, which is over here, the bottom row of 5, once you've maxed these out, anything you pick up on the map, like these icons, just go in the bottom as extra inventory items. You get them for free. And so you can continue to increase the power of the build, as opposed to picking them up early and burning an actual inventory slot. So we'll grab the 2 that are over here. They're relatively close. And we're going to have to book it all the way back to the right to get the stuff that we missed. Since I don't have the Arcana that teleports everything directly to me yet. But I want that silver ring while we're here. These Guardians are much faster than me without that buff state active. That could be a problem. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about with the weapon upgrades. Until I get something else that can be leveled, which I'm going to get in a minute. I missed one. Whenever I fill the level up bar, it's just going to roll a random upgrade into my weapons. Okay, there's the water. And now I can level up the water. Okay, there's the buff state. Go Die Shuffle. Generates additional explosions. Oh, and now they're these large sphere things that are orbiting. And the kanji on explosions has changed. Now it says sky. I think I saw earth in there somewhere. Earth, wind. Oh, so earth, wind. Is there water? It's hard to tell. It flashes really quickly. Gonna assume earth, wind, water, fire. Oh, I missed one. There's the evolve on the Santa Water, Labora. Oh, I think I see how that works. It looks like the different explosions are different elements. Like there's fire, there's stone or earth, wind, and there's water. Okay, yeah, that's how that works. That's kind of a neat effect. That's cool. Now we're going to book it all the way to the right. we'll get the Arcana that automatically pulls everything to our location. Meaning we don't have to book it all the way to the corners of the map now. Instead, we can just sort of hang out in this middle area and rack up levels. Where's the other material? Oh, there it is. Okay. Once we upgrade these last two, we can get evolves on the Laurel and the Clock Lancet, and then that'll be it for the weapons. Oh, wow, they did a lot of damage. All right. She is slower than the Guardian when it's not being knocked back by weapons. Okay. I have one revival left, so I actually need to be careful till that thing is dead. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's Mask. That should be our last item that we get. Now we just need to evolve the last two weapons. Oh, well, technically we picked up another one. Candy Box is a free regular weapon that you can choose. I'll pick the Fireworks because that generates light sources, which can drop helpful power-ups. Okay, there's a Shroud. That is a damage cap. Which means I should be out of the danger zone when it comes to being able to be killed by the enemies now. This damage is capped. That just leaves... Oh no, everything's evolved. We're done. We just need to ride out the last 8.5 minutes. Look at the gold. This isn't necessarily a build meant for farming, so we'll just get what money we can from the run. And yeah, now that we've got everything maxed out, all of our level ups are just going to roll into our weapon loadouts. And from here, it's pretty much on autopilot for the last leg of the run. I have to look up the information on this character, see if people have figured out what triggers that buff state. It says a large amount of enemies. I'm killing literally hundreds of enemies every couple seconds. So I'll bet the buff state has some sort of scaling cooldown on it. It was going off a lot in the beginning, and now it's taking longer for it to trigger. That might make this character a little bit gimmicky to use. Versus once you unlock the super version that just has that buff state active, it's a lot better. Well, I killed something that rolled a bunch of... Something is rolling upgrades. Oh no, those are level upgrades, I think, not permanent upgrades. I was gonna say, am I getting golden eggs? But no. It's just my regular random upgrades. $62,000. It's pretty low. Low gold income. You know, while we're finishing up this run, I was really hoping Vampire Survivors would win an award at the Game Awards, like for indie games. The story of this game's success over the last year or so has been really remarkable to watch. And considering it started as kind of like a simple fan game that was reusing some heavily Castlevania-inspired assets, and it's since become so much more, it's pretty interesting. It's best $3 I've ever spent, not counting the $2 for the DLC. That's why I always tell people, if you like these type of wave shooter roguelites, definitely give this one a try. It's on mobile now too. I'd be curious to know how it runs. If anybody gets this on a phone. It's pretty simple architecture that was ported to like the mobile cell phone platform. And I think their engine that they're going to be moving to is going to make that even easier to do. I'll be really curious to see how it performs. Red Dragon says, going to bed, night alt. Alright, Red Dragon, thanks for popping in and hanging out. It's good to see you. Hope you have a good night. And if I don't talk to you soon, have a good series of holidays coming up, assuming you celebrate holidays. Yep, take it easy. Alright, and that's the run. Death. Okay, unlocked 4 seasons as a usable weapon. We've unlocked Suto. Let me see if I could figure out Menya's gimmick. See, there. Could have sworn there was a. Where's the lore? Where's the lore page? I thought there was a page for the characters that gives a little bit of information on the characters themselves. Maybe not. Let me look this up real quick. Oh, the wiki might not be up to date since this DLC just came out today. think there's entries on here. Let's see. Okay, might be too early to figure out since again this stuff just launched earlier today. Okay, well, we will take a look at that in the future, I suppose. So let's see what other unlocks we have to do. Seal. I don't know if that's a weapon or a power up or what. Banish 10 or more weapons in a single run. Could probably unlock that right away and then just quit a run. And we could do that. I don't know what seal does. But if we take the tree, a tree, bone zone. Let's see if this works. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. 10. That should do it. Oh, is that a power up? Seal allows to banish an item from level up choices or pick up from light sources. Use in collection menu. Oh, is this just the ability to ban something from the game outright? Just get rid of it completely? Well, that gets expensive. Oh yeah, I think that's what that does. You can take something completely out of the pool. I don't think I'm going to do that right away. So if you wanted to ban an evolution, I guess that works too. But let's say you just hate the garlic and you never want the garlic to ever show up, then you can seal it. Huh. Can't seal special items or drops. Like money, but you could seal the special power-up drops? Yeah? That's a neat feature. Alright, let's see. Survive 15 minutes with Suto. Evolve Summon Knight. What does Suto's weapon do? Starts with Hidden Knight's Sword. Morphs into a stronger version when his base weapon evolves. Okay, that must be the super version unlock that's there. Huh. Okay, we need 15 minutes. We need to evolve his weapon. Alright. We could try it. These runs tend to go relatively quickly. we need the duplicator. Oh boy, this dude is slow. Looks like the sword weapon hits it like a descending trajectory and might be persistent. It's kind of hard to tell if that's hitting anything. Okay, we'll just keep pushing for upgrades. Oh wow, everything's hitting me. No, max health is 200, so this dude's slow, but he's more tanky than some of the other characters. And does he start with a negative area of effect? Yep, that's why his projectiles are so small. We're gonna grab the candelabra as a result. Galaro. Yeah, I should probably get another DPS type weapon. Okay, Summon Knight's maxed out. This is an interesting theme for this character. A bit more of like a orchestral arranged type song instead of like a rock driven type song. The other ones. Alright, I'll go for box. Ooh. A lot of damage. Okay, last spots for the Tirigisu. Think of the last weapon slot. Maybe Lancet? Yeah, I'm gonna put the Lancet there. I wonder if the smoke trails left by that weapon do persistent damage. It's hard to tell. They might. I'm trying to be careful how close I get to the items until I fill that last passive slot. I don't want to accidentally pick up one and override it. Hey, Iconic's back. What's up, Iconic? Hopefully you had a good dinner. We're testing out this character, Syuto. I'm trying to see what his weird smoke sword weapon does when it evolves. Okay, there it is. We'll put the lancet there. I'm just watching for Tiragisu. That one always seems to evade me. I hardly ever get that one early on in a run. It's just bad RNG. But whenever I'm using guns, it seems like that's the last one I get. Worst comes to worst, I can always re-roll a few times for it once a lot of my other things are maxed out. Okay. I'm gonna go Wicked Season. It's gonna make it a little bit tougher, but hopefully it'll let me level quicker. I'm just hoping when the curse buff goes on, it doesn't just mob me and kill me instantly. But we'll see. Bosses are also trouble too. This character's foot speed is incredibly slow, so when the curse buff goes on, enemies get super quick. Okay, this is Echo Knight. Evolves Summon Knight. Also generates damage zones equal to what? Right. Well, character's different now. Now he's a monster man. And he's much faster. Well, now that weapon hits in a huge radius around him. And the theme changed. There it is, finally. That's pretty cool. When it hits from both sides like that, it's just a big rectangle of damage zones right around the character. That's pretty decent. Let's grab all these other ones. Imagine if you keep pushing for cooldown reduction, it's going to trigger those attacks much faster. 'Cause we're at, yeah, 2 more levels. I bet if you put that on a character that's got a really high cooldown reduction, it's just constant. Okay, guns. Do we want light sources? Yeah, I guess we can do that. If we get the candy box, we can always get cats that way. Not really intending to do a farming build, but we can sort of build towards that now. You know, max cooldown, the spikes kind of shoot out pretty quickly. I bet if you did projectile speed up, then they would be even faster. So what changes once the character's weapon evolves? Looks like movement speed. Looks like a might damage might have gone up. I guess you have to look at before and after. It's a neat concept, though. I like the idea that the characters have different states. That's new. That's new with this update. Oh, it looks like the area of effect for that weapon centers around the character. It's not set on screen. It depends on where the character's position on the screen is. So in theory, if you also have a character with a huge area of effect, then you could fill the entire screen. That might be a fun Arcana to have, the one that switches between big area of effect and little. Try that at 21. Okay, about 9 minutes left. Still got more levels to go on the rings. Kind of wish I did an endless mode. I thought this one was going to be a lot harder. But I don't know if we're going to get all the way through. Okay, we want Boogaloo of Illusions. See how nutty the area of effect gets. That's pretty nutty. That's almost the entire screen. Let's see if we can get some evolves. Shroud. Evolved Knight Sword. Where did that come from? I didn't have a Knight Sword. Oh, we just get that for free? That's nice. Should be able to get the last two evolves now. Or last single evolve. Ooh. Fireworks don't have an evolved state yet. No. Okay, all that's left is the box. 6 minutes. And there's 100% curse. Random power-up rolls. Alright, I think we hit auto now. Took a little bit longer since this character is brand new. But I'm kind of curious to see what you can do with that weapon. That's like one giant hitbox all the way around the character. And I'm wondering if you can combine that with some of the other weapons and use it like a defensive ability. Something like Labora, or instead of the guns. Because the guns rotate and the hurt boxes are only the beams. But that Summon Knight weapon, I think it's everything around those big triangular teeth. That might change the meta a little bit. If you could throw that on a farming build instead of taking up 2 slots for the guns, you have 1 for that, and then you also have Duplicator, which helps every single weapon in the game. That might actually replace guns as a better damage option. Kind of want to try it. Well, let's see what we unlock. You could try an endless run with one of the powered up characters and throw that weapon on. Okay, that was the run. There's the Reaper. It definitely didn't kill super fast. I'm also noticing there's the hit spark effects that are coming off the character. I wonder if these spike things are actually doing damage. That would be interesting if the weapon damages the character too. It'd be pretty easy to balance out with a good regen build. Okay. We unlocked another character. Let's see if we get an explanation for that weapon. Ignores speed. Oh, I see. Oh man, I can't click on these without sealing them. Alright, so I guess speed doesn't necessarily affect that one too much. At all. But it's still a big range. This one says ignore speed too. So you can't use projectile speed to improve these. Huh. Okay. Critical hits combo finisher drains health. Oh, that must have been what the little damage sparks were for this, as I had this weapon. Okay. Well, character we unlocked, Bobby Onna. Ignores weapon cool... What? Ignores weapon cooldown. Weapons fire at fixed interval when moving. What does that mean? Cooldown... So this character has to be constantly moving to have the weapons fire at a certain interval? That seems like a real interesting gimmick. Okay. So next unlock would be evolving her weapon, Mirage Robe, and that gets us this dude. And this must be his weapon. $100,000 enemies in single run. Okay. So there's a couple more unlocks to get. Interesting. And these are like the super versions of the characters, I guess. Megalomania and Megalosuto. Okay. Well, I think we'll call it there. I definitely want to experiment around with this more, but overall, we definitely got some interesting stuff. The new map is cool. It's a big area with a lot of stuff to see, a lot of things to explore. The new characters all have really unique gimmicks. I'd be curious to mess around with builds for each of them. I don't know which one I like the most. Menya, if we can figure out Menya's condition for putting that buff state, that would be good to know. These two are interesting. We'll see. We'll check out Babiona probably next time. But before we wrap up, let me go and see who is on the list of people that are live now. Oh, Matt's live now. I didn't know Matt was streaming today. You normally, I can never predict when Matt's gonna stream. We will go over there and see what Matt's doing in Legend of Zelda Ocarina. Ocarina randomized again. So let's go ahead and go to outro. I'll mute this. All right. Thanks for tuning in, Iconic. I always appreciate you hanging out. We'll go ahead and let me cue this up. I have to set a couple things, then we will go ahead and raid Sir Matt.